skies hum in silver tone. The skyline breathes, but I'm alone. Coffee steam curls through the quiet air. Midnight whispers everywhere. Footsteps fade on an empty street. Soft rain waltzes to a tender beat. I watch the world through fragile glass. Moments come and moments pass. In the hush between the cars and trains, I find a calm I can't explain. The city sighs beneath my view, and somehow I feel it too. Lights beneath my window glow, telling stories I'll never know. Every shimmer, every hue feels like love restrained yet true. Time drifts slow, but hearts still grow. Underneath this quiet show, I'm not lonely, just alone with the lights beneath my window. There's laughter blooming down the block. Old songs weave through ticking clocks. I trace the stars across my mind, searching for what I left behind. A letter half read on the floor. Memories linger, wanting more. Your name still hums in faded tone. In this room I've made my own. City dreams were gentle scars. They fade but never drift too far. I pour my heart in painted sound. In stillness warmth is found. Lights beneath my window glow, turning shadows soft and low. Every face that passes by holds a wish that meets the sky. Time won't rush, it ebbs and flows. Through the pulse the city knows I'm not lost, just letting go with the lights beneath my window. Maybe love's not loud tonight. Maybe it's the calm street light. Maybe silence means we've grown, learning peace when we're alone. All the fleeting days we chase leave reflections, not a trace. And though the world keeps moving fast, some moments are meant to last. Neon blush on concrete veins, golden dust through midnight rains. Every breath a photograph, every tear a gentle laugh. I don't need the sun to shine. This quiet night is all so mine. Lights beneath my window glow, telling me what I should know. That solitude can softly shine, like the stars that once were mine. Love still here, though undefined, woven through the city's line. I'm at peace and I can show there's warmth beneath my window. Street lights dim but never die. Dawn leans low against the sky. I breathe it in, the soft hello from the lights beneath my window. Neon hum beneath my feet. Taxi lights like drifting dreams. Windows breathe in silver rain. Reflections hum a soft refrain. Somewhere laughter spills through glass. I watch it blur, I let it pass. The night holds me the way it used to, tender but a little too soon. And I don't chase the sound anymore. Just let the quiet open its door. That's the way time fades, soft as perfume on a wool coat sleeve. Not gone, just less in need. Love once burned like summer trains. Now it's woven through the cracks we made. That's the way time fades. Oh, morning comes with coffee steam. Old records turning in my dream. I trace your name through window frost. The letters melt in muted gold reminds me how the stories fold. I still wear the silence you left behind. It fits like something gently designed. And maybe we were never meant to last beyond the accident. That's the way time fades, soft as shadows where the light won't stay. Not gone, just slipped away. Love once roared through crowded streets, now it whispers under autumn beams. That's the way time fades. I breathe the night, I breathe it slow, letting go of what I used to know. Every heartbeat's half remembered, every word a quiet ember. If I see you in another dawn, maybe I'll just keep walking on. The city holds my secrets well, each corner keeps a small farewell. I've learned to love the in-between, where what was fades into serene. That's the way time fades, soft as laughter through a window pane. Not lost, just rearranged. Love still hums beneath the rain. It doesn't hurt, it just remains. That's the way. That's the way time fades. Time fades. Streetlights blink in gentle rows. I walk slow where memory goes. The world still turns, the heart still stays. That's the way time fades. There's a street that still smells like him, coffee, steam, and gentle rain. Every window hums a memory, every shadow knows my name. Neon signs on weathered walls, soft reflections, quiet calls. I still trace his silhouette on corners time forgot to wet. The city moves, I stand still, heart slow dancing against my will. In a world that spins too fast, I keep finding pieces of our past. Somewhere between yesterday and now, I lose myself but don't know how. In the flicker of a midnight sign, he still whispers through my mind. Somewhere between what fades and stays, love keeps walking its own maze. I breathe him in and let him go. Somewhere between yesterday, I know. Taxi lights like falling stars, painting gold on passing cars. I hold my coat a little tight, like I'm guarding pieces of the night. There's warmth beneath the city chill, a pulse beneath the windowsill. Lonely feels like something kind when love still lingers in the mind. Footsteps cross on rainy glass, moments come then moments pass. Maybe all we ever are is the space between the near and far. Somewhere between yesterday and now, I lose myself but don't know how. In the flicker of a midnight sign, he still whispers through my mind. Somewhere between what fades and stays, love keeps walking its own maze. I breathe him in and letting them go. Somewhere between yesterday, I know. Time's a train I never caught. Love's the lesson I forgot. Still the night forgives my fear and makes his memory reappear. There's peace and quiet, soft and deep, where lonely hearts learn how to sleep. I pour my soul in candlelight and watch him fade into the night. Somewhere between yesterday and now, I find myself, I know somehow. Not every wound needs to be closed. Some just bloom where silence grows. Somewhere between what fades and stays, I'll keep walking my own maze. City lights will guide my somewhere between yesterday. A tender tune, daylight spills across my room. He's a ghost the dawn can't find, but he still lives between the lines. Somewhere between yesterday. And the paper stars, one for every red light glow. 1,000 little wishes in the dashboard's quiet snow. Streetlights paint a shadow gold across the window's frame. She hums to passing strangers who will never know her name. The radio breathes a song she used to know, soft as the hum of falling snow. Of her yesterdays, finding warmth in the drift of the gray. Paper stars and traffic dreams, floating slow through silver streams. Love's not loud, it softly gleams in whispered lights and sleepless beams. Time unfolds and gently seems to hold her heart in quiet scenes. Steam and midnight glass reflections blur where footsteps pass. She wears the city's tender ache, each memory a shape she cannot make. Laughter once lived in the neon air, now just perfume and an empty chair. Still she smiles at the faint refrain, a melody that knows her pain. She doesn't need the world to see, she's living softly inwardly. Paper stars and traffic dream, floating slow through silver streams. Love's not loud, it softly gleams in whispered lights and sleepless beams. Time unfolds and gently seems to hold her heart in quiet scenes. The night leaves in her pulse, keeps time with passing cars and subway chimes. She counts the stars she cannot name, each one a wish that feels the same. Maybe love is just the art of learning stillness in the heart. Paper stars and traffic dream, drifting down familiar themes. She finds herself where silence sings in soft goodbyes and gentle things. The city hums, the red lights gleam. She smiles inside her quiet dream. raindrops blur the skyline, tracing silver on the glass. The city hums beneath me, slow and low as time drifts past. A hand once fit with mine, beneath these flickering signs. Now only the rain remembers what we left behind. Every step through the glow feels like yesterday's refrain. Soft reflections, tender ghosts calling out my name. Whispers through the rain, carry all I couldn't say. Every drop a small confession falling quietly away. Love was never lost, it just changed its face. In the rhythm of the night, I still find your grace. Oh, streetlights paint my shadow, stretching thin across the stone. Every window hides a story, every silence feels like home. I breathe the warmth of memory, a soft perfume of years, a melody of laughter blurred by the quiet tears. I still see your smile in the shimmer of the lane, a timeless kind of beauty, gentle and untamed. Whispers through the rain, carry all I couldn't say. Every drop a small confession falling quietly away. Love was never lost, it just changed its face. In the rhythm of the night, I still find your grace. And when the night folds into blue, I find a piece of me that still belongs to you. The passing cars, the midnight trains, all sing of moments we couldn't sustain. But there's peace in this rain, a calm in the ache, the kind that only time can remake. Now I walk these streets alone, but not in despair. The rain has learned my story, it lingers in the air. Some love just fades to silver, not to black or white. And in this gentle rhythm, everything feels right. Whispers through the rain, still calling out my name. Every drop a tiny flame that warms me just the same. Love was never lost, it just changed its face. And in the quiet of the city, I still find your grace. In the calm after the rain, I still hear your name. In the calm after the rain. Neon sighs upon the window pane, raindrops tracing stories down the glass. She lingers in her soft reflection, counting years she thought would never pass. The skyline hums a velvet rhythm, midnight folds her thoughts in gray and gold. She smiles at how the silence fits her, like a coat that's finally grown old. Every light a gentle memory, every breath a borrowed day. She moves inside this tender stillness, letting time just fade away. Mirrors in slow is rising, like the ghost of who she used to care. A whisper of perfume down the street, old laughter drifts from someone's door. The city beats beneath her footsteps, slower than it did before. Every light a faded photograph, every sigh a gentle tune. She finds herself between the minutes, dancing with the passing moon. Ooh, mirrors in slow motion show the woman she became. All the faces lost and tender flicker softly through her name. She isn't chasing yesterdays no more, she's learning how to stay. Mirrors in slow motion hold her softly as she sways. There's beauty in the dim apartment glow, when silence feels like company. Her record spins, the clock keeps breathing. She hums to her own symmetry. Love once lived in brighter colors, now it lingers pale and true. Not a fire but a constellation, still shining in the blue. Time drips down the window lines, her heartbeat slows to city time. The night forgives, the night reminds that solitude can still be kind. And mirrors in slow motion trace the years along her skin. She closes eyes and feels the moment fold itself so quietly in. She isn't searching for the light, it's glowing where she stays. Mirrors in slow motion hold her softly as she sways. Street lights fade in gentle rhythm, morning breeze against the blinds. Every reflection slightly older, still beautiful, still mine. Neon signs beneath my window pane, raindrops draw your name again. Taxi lights drift like forgotten dreams through silver streets that hum in between. The world is resting, but I stay wide, tracing time on the glass with my mind. Every hour feels like a gentle tide, pulling memories I thought I left behind. And in the stillness I hear us breathing, the past and present softly meeting. Somewhere between the dusk and dawn, I find what's lost, though it's long gone. Beneath the quiet sky, I keep your warmth alive. Love doesn't fade, it learns to hide. In every sigh the city cries, through sleepless nights I try to hold the light that time denied, but I still feel you near. Beneath the quiet sky, the clock hands dance on an amber wall. Coffee cools, the silence falls. Every corner tells a different truth of growing old inside my youth. Soft reflections in the cafe glass show what lingers, one must pass. I smile at strangers who fade away. Each face a story, I can't stay. Some hearts beat slow, some burn too bright. Some love the wrong things just to feel right. But I've learned the beauty of letting go while walking streets that still feel like home. Beneath the quiet sky, I keep your warmth alive. Love doesn't fade, it learns to hide. In every sigh the city cries. Through sleepless nights I try to hold the light that time denied. But I still feel you near. Beneath the quiet sky, there's a rhythm in the traffic far below, like a pulse that tells me I'm not alone. Every tower hums a secret song of those who stay and those who've gone. And if tomorrow finds me new, I'll still be haunted softly by you. Not in sorrow, not in pain, but like perfume in the midnight rain. In the quiet sky, our shadows intertwine. Love is a language without a sound. It lingers when no one's around. Through sleepless nights I try to keep my heart alive. Time may change the way we lie, but not the way we shine. The city sleeps, but my heart refuses. There's beauty in the silence that night chooses. I whisper secrets to the stars that pass by and breathe again beneath the quiet sky. Streetlight hums a silver sigh. Our coffee's cold, the hours slide by. You stir your cup, I trace the glass, pretending time is kind, pretending it will pass. There's music from a window high. A vinyl crackles soft and dry. Two lovers lost in a city of stone. We used to whisper between the lines. Now silence speaks in borrowed rhymes. When we were distant, love felt near, held in the quiet, fragile clear. The night would listen, soft and slow, to all the words we used to know. When we were distant, we were kind, holding paint gold on rain. Your shadow moves and fades again. We talk in shapes, not what we mean. Between the truth and what has been, the city breeze a gentle tune, a sleepless heart beneath the moon. We share a past we can't replay, so close and yet we drift away. I still remember the way you'd smile, like quiet jazz that stayed a while. When we were distant, love felt near, held in the quiet, fragile clear. The moments that we shared. The city glowed a muted gold. Our story whispered calm and cold. When we were distant, I could see the part of you that stayed with me. A fleeting touch, a half-closed door. I loved you then and maybe more. The trains move slow beneath the sky. I breathe your name, I don't know why. Some loves don't end, they just turn still, like midnight light on an empty sill. There's a glow on the window glass. Neon spills like a fragile past. Your coat still hangs by the door, though I don't wait anymore. We used to fill these walls with rain. Now it's quiet in a different way. Time hums under streetlight veins, like a song we forgot to play. No words, no anger, just the slow descent, where silence feels like an instrument. I trace the air where your voice once stayed, and find the peace in the sound that fades. In the stillness between us, love learned how to breathe and then rest. Not broken, not gone, just less. In the stillness between us, there's warmth in the space we confess. A gentle goodbye, nothing more, nothing less. Cafe lights flicker down the street, lonely jazz and tired feet. Every face a fleeting frame, passing through a different name. Memories pour like morning rain, soft and slow across the pane. And though the city never sleeps, it cradles all the secrets it keeps. No storm, no spark, just the fading hue of something quiet, something true. If love was art, then time's the thief, but still it leaves a sweet relief. In the stillness between us, love learned how to breathe and then rest. Not broken, not gone, just less. In the stillness between us, there's warmth in the space we confess. A gentle goodbye, nothing more, nothing less. Maybe silence is a kind of grace, a pause that lets our hearts retrace. We were beautiful, not forever, but real. And sometimes that's all love needs to feel. Some nights I still look for your light, reflected in the glass tower's height. But I've learned even distance can hold a tenderness quiet and bold. In the stillness between us, the city sighs, the night undressed. Love remains but asked for less. In the stillness between us, I find myself, I find my breath. Goodbye never sounded so blessed. In the amber glow of midnight streets, I trace your name through window steam. The city hums beneath my feet, but I'm somewhere between what was and dream. Paper moons and taxi lights, the center rain, the weight of time. Every quiet breath I take still folds itself around your tried to write you once or twice, but every word felt too alive, so I kept them in the drawer unseen. Little ghost of who we used to be. Letters I never sent, they whisper soft beneath my hands. Ink has faded, but the feeling stays like perfume caught in autumn air. If love was just a moment's grace, then maybe I still live inside that space. Letters I never sent, but somehow you still understand. Morning coffee, crowded trains, I find your face in window panes. 1,000 strangers wear your eyes, and I still flinch at passing time. The skyline bends, the colors fade, but something warm inside remains. The way you said my name once slow still hums beneath the city's glow. There's beauty in the things we lose, in silence that we didn't choose. I never mailed the words I wrote, but I've kept the peace they left afloat. Letters I never sent, they whisper soft beneath my hands. Ink has faded, but the feeling stays like perfume caught in autumn air. If love was just a moment's grace, then maybe I still live inside this space. Letters I never sent, but somehow you still understand. Maybe I was meant to love you quietly between the hours beneath the noise. The city keeps its secrets kindly, and I've become one of its toys. Still in every neon sign, in every late night lullaby, there's a gentle truth I can't forget. You were the calm I never met. I still write you in my sleep, even though I never sent. I keep letters I never sent. They live between the now and then. Every folded page, a gentle flame that keeps me warm when nothing stays. If time could read the words I meant, if I know love I never spent. Letters I never sent, but they became the way I meant. In her drawer, a stack of folded truths, each one addressed to someone who no longer exists. She keeps them as proof that once she felt deeply. Streetlights trace the trembling gold along the avenue. Her heels tap softly, counting hours slipping through. The city hums a velvet tune, a pulse beneath her skin. Windows flicker like old dreams she used to live within. She breathes the chill, it feels like someone sighed. The night's too wide, yet it fits her just right. Golden shadows moving, painting silence on the ground. In the hush of midnight's breathing, she finds what can't be found. Every step a whisper, what she's losing. Every light a love unbound. Golden shadows moving, and she keeps following the sound. Past the cafe door, a Songs she's heard before play softly through the smoke and glass. She doesn't stop anymore. Somewhere in the rhythm, her younger heart remains, dancing barefoot through the rain of yesterdays. The past feels close, like perfume on her skin. She smiles, it hurts, but it's warm where it's been. Golden shadows moving, painted silence on the ground. In the hush of midnight's breathing, she finds what can't be found. Every step a whisper of what she's choosing, every light a love unbound. Golden shadows moving and she keeps following the sound. Maybe healing looks like motion, maybe peace is just the streets still wet from rain. She walks through her own reflection, letting go without the need to name the pain. The skyline starts to fade, neon ghosts surrender to the gray. She hums a line from somewhere deep inside. Love was never lost, it only changed its light. Golden shadows moving, turning slowly into dawn. What she sought was never missing, it was there all along. Still improving, every step a quiet song. Golden shadows moving and she keeps moving on. Golden, golden, moving on. In the city's arms till night is gone. Golden shadows moving, just moving on. Streetlights humming, faded gold. Rain slides down the window slow. Every droplet knows your name. Still it falls and lets you go. The vinyl spins its soft refrain. Oh, jazz bleeding through the haze. And I still pour 2 cups of tea, out of habit, out of grace. People change, the skyline grows, but silence learns to stay. Your shadow leans on every door like time forgot to fade. You left years ago, but the air remembers your scent in the folds of this room. Some distances never learn to travel, they live like ghosts under the moon. The distance that stayed, it knows my name. The streets where laughter slept, neon hums a lullaby. Each passing face a quiet threat to the calm I've memorized. There's comfort in the emptiness, the way it holds me slow and kind. Love isn't gone, it's redefined. Between the hours I rewind, curtains breathing midnight light. The city sighs in blue. I'll wear your memory like silk, soft but pulling through. You left years ago, but the air remembers your scent in the folds of this room. Some distances never learn to travel, they live There's a beauty in what doesn't return, in loving something that won't fade. He left, but so did time, and somehow both stayed. You left years ago, but the air remembers your warmth in the cracks of this place. Some distances build their own belonging, they settle down and never chase. The distance that stays still whispers my name. Oh, this city sleeps in gentle rain, and I sit by the window again, not waiting, just remembering the distance that stays. She packed her dreams inside a midnight train. A skyline waiting whispered her name. New streets hum like faded jazz in June. Old shoes on wet pavement, chasing the moon. There's beauty in the things she doesn't know. Reflections in the glass, the city's glow. Strangers pass like fleeting songs of light. She smiles alone beneath the quiet night. Every shadow tells her story twice. Once in the past, once in the light. She breathes the wind, it tastes like change. Lonely, but softly rearranged. Beneath unfamiliar skies, she finds her name in every corner where her heart feels strange. Love doesn't need to speak to be alive. It lingers slow, it learns to survive. She's learning who she is tonight. Beneath unfamiliar skies. Cafe windows hold her gentle gaze. Steaming laughter blur the passing days. Memories drifting amber tones. Letters she never sent, songs she's outgrown. The city breathes a restless lullaby. Streetlights flicker like her love in time. She sips her coffee, warmth within her hands, dreaming of all she understands. Every silence hums a different tune, a trace of someone gone too soon. But even distance feels like art when love still lingers in her heart. Beneath unfamiliar skies, she finds her name in every corner where her heart feels strange. Love doesn't need to speak to be alive. It lingers slow, it learns to survive. She's learning who she is tonight. Beneath unfamiliar skies. Maybe this city's not a cage, but a mirror, showing her who she was meant to be clearer. Every passing car, a pulse, a prayer. Every quiet night she finds herself there. Time slips gentle through her open hands, turning the unknown into plans. And maybe home's not where she's been, but where her heartbeat dares begin. Under silver light she walks alone, but the loneliness feels like her own. Every step a softer sigh beneath these wide, forgiving skies. Beneath unfamiliar skies, she feels alive. Every heartbeat, learning to survive. Love in silence, love in time. City lights become her signs. She's not lost, she's redefined. Beneath unfamiliar skies. Quiet warmth beneath the rain. Sometimes belonging softly lies beneath unfamiliar skies. Streetlights hum their golden tune, and somewhere I still feel you. The air carries the same soft tone, like the warmth in the way you spoke. The world's still turning, I walk alone past the cafe where your laughter. There's a comfort in this quiet street, where memory and night first meet. I don't chase the ghost that time renews, but every breath remembers you. Midnight feels like you, tender, slow, and barely true. In the hush between the passing cars, you're the glow beneath my scars. City dreams in shades of blue, and midnight feels like you. A record spins in someone's room, old jazz floating through the gloom. Your shadow dances in the rain, sweet illusion, soft refrain. Love once whispered, now it hums. In every place the silence comes. I don't try to turn away the view. This lonely piece has found its hue. Midnight feels like you, gentle, raw, and overdue. In the rhythm of a sleepless town, you lift me up, then pull me down. Through the lights, the colors bloom, and midnight feels like you. Ooh, maybe love was never gone, just moved into another song. Time dissolves in amber skies, still your name stays in my sighs. If the night could hold me near, will you whisper that you're here? Midnight feels like you, every breath a shade of true. All the roads and all I've known lead me back to being alone. Yet in this quiet avenue, midnight feels like you. Feels like you. The air still carries your tone. Some people never truly go home. The midnight still feels like you. in the dark. She paints her memories with invincible hues, framed by the skyline and the city's perfume. Coffee steam drifts where her heart beats low. Traffic lights flicker like the love she knows. Every silence holds a name she's learned. Every street light a lesson burned. She walks through whispers of her own design, time tracing colors the world left behind. In the stillness, warmth survives. Soft reflections, quiet lives. Her shadow leans against the glow of something lost but never gone. Portraits in the dark, hanging on the walls of her heart. Faces made of light and smoke, moments that the night evolves. She paints what words can't start. Portraits in the dark. Portraits in the dark. Neon paints her like a gentle disguise. Dreams unfold beneath her eyes. Old jazz from a window sighs, while love rewinds in slow goodbye. She counts the raindrops on her glass, each one a season that couldn't last. There's beauty in the in-between, where memory hums in shades unseen. She breathes the night like soft champagne, sweet familiar touched by rain. The city hums, her soul replies to the pulse of long goodbyes. Portraits in the dark, fading where the light departs. Tender ghosts and golden scars, living in her midnight art. She paints what hearts impart. Portraits in the dark. The colors never fade, they just move inside her veins. Every frame a gentle spark, her love still breathing in the dark. Maybe the night remembers more than we ever say aloud. Portraits in the dark, only she can see their remorse. Love's reflection, time's embrace. Shadows wearing a tender face. And though the world turns dark, she'll keep her portraits in the dark. In the quiet she remains, painting warmth through all the rain. Portraits in the dark. Neon signs on the window glass, footsteps fade into the dark. The last train hums like a memory, pulling love apart. I keep my hands inside my coat, where your warmth used to hide. The city breezing slow and low, like it's on my side tonight. Every moment bends in time, soft as smoke you drift from mine. There's no need for words between us, the silence says it all. You're a shadow crossing midnight, a whisper down the hall. And though the world keeps turning, the heart learns how to fall. This is the sound of leaving, the quiet after it all. Cafe lights paint the streets in gold. Rain begins to blur the view. I trace our names on fogged up glass, pretend I'm touching you. The clocks keep counting gentle lies, still I can't rewind. Your scent remains like gold perfume, fading slow but kind. Every station hums your tune, underneath the silver moon. There's no need for words between us, the silence says it all. You're a shadow crossing midnight, a whisper down the hall. And though the world keeps turning, the heart learns how to fall. This is the sound of leaving, the quiet after it all. Maybe love was never loud, just the softest kind of sound, like city lights when no one's near, still burning, still profound. And in the hush of 2 a.m. I find myself anew, learning how to breathe again without the shape of you. There's no need for words between us, the silence says it all. You're a shadow crossing midnight, a whisper down the hall. And though the world keeps turning, I'll hold that quiet call. This is the sound of leaving, and somehow it feels small, but it's everything after all. City sleeps and I walk slow, heartbeats fading soft and low. Goodbye never had a voice, only time will let it go. Lay lights paint the glass in amber lines, footsteps blur beneath the sigh of time. We were a quiet kind of spark, blooming softly in the dark. There was no storm, no final scene, just the space where love had been. I still taste your name in the morning air, soft as a song that isn't there. Our slow disappearing, like smoke against the silver sky. No tears, no breaking, just a hush that whispered why. All the colors turned to gray, fading slow, but that's okay. Our slow disappearing, and I still feel you drift away. Windows hum with neon dreams, coffee cools the city breeze. We talked in sighs and quiet tones, two reflections half alone. Every word became the light, leaving shadows in our sight. You were warmth in winter rain, gone before I spoke your name. Our slow disappearing, like ink beneath the morning sun. No sound, no meaning, just a sense that we were done. Still your touch and fading air, something lost but still aware. Our slow disappearing, and I'm still standing there. Ooh, the city hums beneath my skin. Time just folds, I breathe you in. Every light of memory's grace, every silence holds your face. If all beauty ends this quietly, let it end inside of me. No curtain falls, no last refrain, just a soft goodbye that had no name. We lived, we loved, we faded clean, like a film left on the screen. Our slow disappearing, like dust that dances through the light. No tears, no pleading, just the tender weight of night. If love must fade this silently, then let it fade with dignity. Our slow disappearing becomes a part of me. Streetlights dim, the night exhales, the past drifts on like distant sails. No regrets, no need to stay, just our slow disappearing, slipping quietly away. Slipping quietly away. Streetlights hum like a lullaby. She walks alone through the silver sky. Umbrella leaks, but she doesn't mind. Raindrops trace the shape of time. Soft perfume in passing cars. Reflections bloom where the puddles are. Maybe she's chasing what she used to know. Maybe she's learning how to let it go. Every step feels slow and kind, in the rhythm of a quiet mind. City whispers breathing low, telling her it's fine to let it show. Underneath the quiet rain, memories fall and fade again. Salt and water on her skin. Love once lost, now drawn within. Every drop becomes a song of where she's been, where she belongs. Underneath the quiet rain, she finds herself again. Like fragile dreams, flicker softly in golden streams. She tastes the night, a little sweet, a little bitter, a small defeat. Old cafe still open late, plays a tune she used to hate. Now it sounds like something kind, like forgiveness in the sky. She breathes it in, that gentle lake, for every promise time can't take. The city sighs, the silence speaks of tender hearts and rainy weeks. Underneath the quiet rain, memories fall and fade again. Salt and water on her skin. Love once lost, now drawn within. Every drop becomes a song of where she's been, where she belongs. Underneath the quiet rain, she finds herself again. It's okay to cry without reason, to let the night forgive the season. Maybe warmth can hide in the cold. Maybe growing up means growing old. She smiles at the sky, softly torn. Every heartbreak made her more, and the city holds her quiet, still, like a friend who always will. Underneath underneath the quiet rain. She walks through love, through loss, through pain. Every tear a sacred sign, every shadow intertwined. Time will wash her fears away, but tonight she'll let them stay. Underneath the quiet rain, she is whole again. Maybe it's okay, maybe it's okay. Underneath the quiet rain. Soft rain hums against the glass tonight. Streetlights spill their amber side. Taxis drift like half-formed thoughts in time, and I trace your name on fogged up lines. Our laughter lingers in the market air, where the old man still hums that tune we shared. Every corner knows the way you smile, like summer staying just a while. And though the seasons keep on turning slow, the skyline still remembers what we know. The city remembers us, even when the years blur the light. Our footprints fade, but the walls still trust the rhythm we danced to that night. In the silence between the trains, I still hear the warmth of your name. The city remembers us in quietness and name. The city here remembers us in quiet and silver and rain. Coffee, steam, the scent of Sunday skies. Paper cups and whisper goodbyes. I passed that cafe where we used to hide, and time folds softly from inside. The river hums beneath the bridge we crossed, holding stories we both lost. Still I walk these streets with gentle eyes, where memory and present coincide. And though I've learned to stand alone at last, the city hums the song of what has passed. The city remembers us, even when the lights start to fade. Our shadows stretch through the dust, and every song the night has played. In the silence between the trains, I still hear the warmth of your name. The city remembers us in stillness, in motion, and rain. Maybe love was never meant to stay, just to color the hours before it slips away. But I feel you in the rhythm of the air, a gentle proof that you were there. And when I breathe beneath the neon glow, the years unwind so soft, so slow. The city remembers us, even as the skyline dreams anew. Our laughter hums through the dust like a quiet prayer I send to you. In the hush between heartbeats and the glow where old lights meet, the city remembers us, and maybe I remember me too. Oh, streetlights fade to morning gold, stories whispered, never old, in the city of like faded lullabies. Windows hold 1,000 passing lives. I'm walking slow beneath the sighing sky, somewhere between the past and the night. You stop saying see you soon, now the air just lingers in your room. Coffee's cold but I still pour two, just a ritual of me and you. There's laughter trapped in silver frames, still wearing your scent on rainy days. Every crosswalk blinks your name, but no one's waiting there the same. We were timeless for a little while. Now the hours just stare and smile. The city moves, I stand behind, lost between your hands and mine. Some goodbyes never need a word, they live in spaces never heard. In the quiet glow of midnight trains, love just breathes and fades again. Invisible goodbyes in every still goodbye. Eyes of your eyes. Soft jazz plays through distant walls. Another night, another call that falls. I learned to dance with shadows slow, in streets that whisper what we used to know. Time paints over what we missed, the memories sealed with a half-worn kiss. Maybe love was just a mist between what's gone and what still exists. You once said forever's just a mood, and I believe like dreamers do. Now forever feels like afternoon when sunlight leaves the room too soon. Some goodbyes never need a word, they live in the silence undisturbed. In the gentle hum of passing cars, love dissolves beneath the stars. Invisible goodbyes where every promise quietly lies. And maybe that's the art of time, to love, to lose, to still be fine. To walk alone yet feel aligned with all the ghosts I leave behind. He stopped saying see you soon, but I still hear it in the moonlight too. Some goodbyes never say they're gone, they just fade into another song. In the hush where the city sighs, I find your warmth beneath the sky. Invisible goodbyes still breathing softly in my mind. Street lights dim and I turn away, carrying what words can't say. In every step, in every sigh, I live with our invisible The world slows down and the lights start breathing. Somewhere between silence and sight, I find myself again. Neon sighs through the misty glass, coffee steam or quiet past. Footsteps fade where memories bloom, time drips down this empty room. Old records spin their lazy grace, whispers trace the shape of space. I'm not lonely, I'm just still learning how the quiet feels. Every shadow paints a story, every light forgives the night. I close my eyes and let it hold me, soft like a gentle sigh. Moonlight on my window, falling slow like it knows my name. Wraps me in silver sorrow, but somehow I feel the same. It doesn't need to tell me where I should belong. Maybe peace is just the silence when the city hums along. Galaxy lights in the rain's reflection, letters unsent, small confessions. All my yesterdays still hum under streetlights softly numb. There's a warmth in being unseen, like a dream between the dreams. Every breath a small surrender, every tear a touch of tender. The night forgives, the heart remembers. Time just watches, never speaks. I find a rhythm in the stillness, the calm beneath the streets. Moonlight on my window, falling slow like it knows my name. Wraps me in silver sorrow, but somehow I feel the same. It doesn't need to tell me where I should belong. Maybe peace is just the silence when the city hums along. Maybe love was never leaving, just changing shape when I stop needing. Maybe time is not the thief, just the keeper of belief. Soft piano in the distance, my own pulse in resistance. And through it all I understand, this light was never secondhand. Moonlight on my window. Moonlight on my window. Let the chords breathe here. Moonlight on my window. Moonlight on my window. Moonlight on my window, spilling slow like a tender flame. Touches me without a question, whisper softly, you remain. No more chasing what was fleeting, no more running from the dawn. Maybe peace is just believing I was never truly gone. The moonlight lands gently, like understanding. I feel seen, even in my solitude. And maybe that's what peace looks like. Neon light drips down the window glass. She's tracing dreams that never last. A gentle hum beneath her feet. The city breeze is hard discreet. Strangers drift in borrowed time. She reads their eyes like fragile rhyme. Through every stop she fades between what was once lost and what might have been. She's not escaping, she's just in motion, finding peace inside commotion. On trains without destination, she rides through her hesitation. Face is blurred, but she feels alive, holding shadows that softly survive. In the rhythm of the rail's vibration, she finds a quiet salvation. No arrival, no goodbye, just the city and her sigh. Old perfume in winter's air, memories bloom and disappear. A faded photo in her phone, smiles that feel like someone else's tone. Streetlight gold on silver rain. Moments pass but she remains. Every turn feels slightly known, every silence feels like home. The motion hums a lullaby to everything she can't deny. Trains without destination, she rides through her hesitation. Face is blurred, but she feels alive, holding shadows that softly survive. In the rhythm of the rail's vibration, she finds a quiet salvation. No arrival, no goodbye, just the city and her sigh. Maybe love was never gone, just waiting where the lights stay on. She learns that solitude can heal, the way soft jazz and midnight feel. Through tinted glass, the world's a film, and she's the frame that holds it still. Every turn a wheel and steel reminds her what is this cafe's home with heartbeats sweet. She steps outside, her breath a plume, carrying night's forgotten tune. There's warmth in knowing she can roam and call this drifting place her home. Trains without destination, she finds her own translation. The city moves, but she stands clear, embraced in what brought her here. No need for grand salvation, just the pulse of her narration. Through the glass, the world rewinds and sees the love she's left behind. Nowhere to go, yet always arriving. The night hums low, the rails keep driving. She smiles unseen and the motions glow. Sometimes the journey is the home. Keeps her room in shades of dawn, a single chair, the curtains drawn, the hum of streets below her floor, like faded jazz from days before. Every picture frame still breathes a sigh of someone's laugh that said goodbye. She sips her tea, the steam's her friend. She knows beginnings never end. Glass and steel outside her view, but inside time moves slow and true. She paints the quiet on her skin. The city fades, the light drifts in a room of soft light. She learns how to be alone at night. Memories bloom like perfume in the air. Love lives in the space she spares. In a room of soft light, she's not lost, just out of sight. The heart keeps time without a sound in this small world she's found. A record spins a silver line, a half-forgotten lullaby. Her shadow dances on the wall like she's been waiting for that call. The scent of rain from city stones reminds her she's not on her own. There's grace and stillness she can see. Home is what you carry quietly. Neon lights in gentle fall trace her thoughts along the wall. Every color softly bends between the past and what begins. In a room of soft light, she learns how to be alone at night. Memories bloom like perfume in the air. Love lives in the space she spares. In a room of soft light, she's not lost, just out of sight. The heart keeps time without a sound in this small world she's found. Maybe love was never gone, it lingers here, just moving on. Through quiet nights and gentle dawns, she hums the life she's leaning on. The city hums the moment slow. She breathes the warmth she used to know. Passed her by. Every silence feels alive tonight, with stories resting in her eyes. In a room of soft light, she holds her heart, her time, her sky. No rush, no fear, no crowd around, just peace in the life she's found. A chair, a cup, a quiet song. The night is deep, but she belongs. The world can wait, she'll be alright. In a room of soft light, in a room of soft light. quiet prayers. Coffee steam curls through the air. My reflection on the window blurs. Another night, another word unheard. Neon signs and faded bloom. Whisper names the night consumes. Every shadow wears a gentle face. I find my calm in the empty space. I don't need to know where I'm going. Every road just keeps unfolding. In between the lost and found, I'm breathing in this silent sound. And there's warmth in nowhere, in the hush between the trains, where the city feels like memory and love forgets my name. I'm not lost, I'm floating through the silver in the rain. There's a peace that softly lingers in the warmth of nowhere again. Old songs leak through apartment walls. Midnight laughter softly falls. I trace the pulse beneath the noise, the fleeting grace of quiet poise. Taxi lights like fireflies, painting stories in the sky. Some are leaving, some remain. I just walk and feel the same. Maybe I belong to motion, to fleeting touch, to gentle oceans. Every face a passing star, every heart a moving car. And there's warmth in nowhere, in the hush between the trains, where the city feels like memory and love forgets my name. I'm not lost, I'm floating through the silver in the rain. There's a peace that softly lingers in the warmth of nowhere again. Time drips slow from the skyline's hands. Moments fade like contraband, but in the quiet I still find the gentle rhythm of my mind. All the lights they breathe and fade. Still I'm not afraid. This tender tween, this tender space feels like home in its embrace. There's warmth in nowhere, where the night forgives the day, where the heart can just remember without needing words to say. I'm not lost, I'm open to the stillness and the rain. There's a love that softly shivers in the warmth of nowhere again. Maybe I don't have to know where I belong to go, here in this quiet glow. Nowhere feels like home. Streetlights hum like faded dreams. Silver rain paints what used to be. Through the window I trace the years, in the steam of my midnight tea. The city moves in whispered tones, footsteps fading into chrome. I breathe in time, it tastes like home. Soft and slow, the night unfolds. Every shadow has a name. Every silence hums the same refrain. Tomorrow feels like yesterday, like a love I almost knew. The future wears your sunlight face and smiles the way you used to do. I keep the moments we misplaced in corners the morning can't erase. Oh, tomorrow feels like yesterday. Old cafes and amber lights hold the stories left behind. A gentle brush, a fleeting glance, a quiet truth we never planned. Neon sighs along the glass, reflections slow, the hours that pass. I walk alone but not apart. You linger softly in my heart. Every memory bends and sways, turning lost into tender grace. Tomorrow feels like yesterday, like a song I half recall. The melody won't fade away, it's written deep within the wall. The clock hands blur in silver haze as night turns dreams to gentle gray. Oh, tomorrow feels like yesterday. There's peace in the pause between what was and what might be. The skyline hums a lullaby, and time forgives so quietly. In this stillness I remain, learning love by another name. Like yesterday when I see your light in mine. The past and future intertwine in every breath, in every sign. If love's a circle, let it stay, turning slow in shades of